A student cannot complain that the courses are very tough. You are a student. And if there are hundreds of other students who can do this, you can. So when you don't stand any right to complain, you stand only one right, to accept it. And then God has given you all the intelligence. You have gained the information, transformed it into knowledge and transformed it into wisdom. That situation which you have accepted without complaint, to turn it in the best way for your advantage. For that, positivity is a catalyst. Once Emerson was talking at an assembly, he said the whole world is a heaven. And a youth sitting in the front rows, he said, I feel that the whole world is hell. Then Emerson told him, don't your mind, your limbs, that is your hands and legs, possess the capacity of turning a hell into a heaven? If yes, you are a youth. If no, you are not a youth. This is positivity in adversity. Don't complain. Accept, and then use your academics, intelligence, talent, experience, know-how, support systems, platforms to turn that negativity into some advantage of yours. What you are is God's gift to you. What you become with what you are is your gift back to God. That is positivity. God gave you whatever, but you remain positive in all situations. That is your biggest gift to humanity. Starting from your family, to the society, to humanity, to the world, to the heavens. So in the most adverse situation, be a smart professional, be a wisdom-filled human being to turn that situation to your advantage. In the year 2008, two friends, they met at a hotel on a Saturday evening to have dinner together. One of the friends was staying in California, US. He had flown down for some work. So in the weekend they had decided to meet, and they were meeting like about maybe 3-4 months. So they had fine dinner together, were sitting together, chatting. After about 1.5 to 2 hours when they came out, in the reception lobby they found a long queue of people. They were surprised. And one of them just approached the receptionist and asked the lady, ma'am, what is this queue for? And the receptionist, she said, well, those who had come by car, they have already left, but those who have come by cab, this is the queue for that because there is heavy snowfall in the whole city of Paris. Traffic is jammed, moving very slowly in some streets, and we being a food street and being in the middle of it, most of the cabs, they get hired before they reach us. So it's a long queue for cabs. Sir, have you come by a car or have you come by cab? And the gentleman said, I've come by cab. Sir, please join the queue. And the two young men, they joined the queue. Now, the way in which the queue was moving, they could make out that this would take like 2.5 to 3 hours to get to our cab. Now what to do? If we were at their place, we would open our WhatsApp, a couple of emails to answer, a couple of phone calls. It's fine, it's okay. Somebody would turn around and take a selfie with the big queue and post it on the media and get some good emojis. Oh my God, this, that. Somebody would pass their time in criticizing and discussing the present political scenario of their respective countries. Because they discuss Delhi matters who themselves don't know what to do with themselves on a rainy Sunday afternoon. You can do many things. What did these two people did? Can I help the situation? What we see around us, a long queue, can we make money from this? This is called positivity in adversity. Can I make money from this? Can I earn something from this? Also, can I help the situation? This type of situations must be propping up. in snow-falling countries 5-6 months every year, and many a times these people might be getting stranded. So they came up with an idea to design a mobile app where a customer can order for a cab and he gets, like on his mobile, the information, the driver's name, the mobile number of the driver, the cab's number, everything. Discussions went on 2.5-3 hours. They got their turn, they got a cab, went back to their hotel. Next morning, the Californian friend, he flew back. They were in touch. They designed the technicalities of it. They designed the app, tested in a couple of cabs in LA. Then 5-10 cabs in LA, successful. 50-100 cabs successful. 200-500 cabs successful. And today, that mobile app gives rides to 3 million people every day in 66 countries of the world. I'm talking of Uber. This is how Uber was born. On a rainy, snowy Saturday evening in Paris at a hotel. And the designer and the owner, and because of this, the youngest self-made billionaire of the earth, Travis Kalanick, and his little known friend, Mr. Garrett. See, they had many options, as we counted out 3-4. But they chose an option to remain positive. They chose an option to remain creative. They chose an option to earn. They chose an option to become prosperous. They chose an option to help people. This is called positivity in adversity. Make a good choice during adverse situation, so you stand a good chance for a great change in your life. I repeat, make a good choice in adverse situations in your life, so you stand a good chance for a great change in your life. Situations, again I repeat, are not in our hands. But response and reaction to the situation is definitely in our hands. So what I mean to say, this is called positivity in adversity. Adjust yourself well. Third important aspect of positivity in adversity is don't buckle under pressure. Everybody, every living existence upon this earth has to face some kind of pressure every day. Family issue pressure, social circle pressure, work pressures, to meet the goals, whatever. Everybody has to pass through this. Tell yourself, I'm not the alone one upon this earth to face pressures. Every living existence passes through this. But if you buckle under pressure, even with the best talent, best academics and best experiences, and probably a great future, you will lose everything in life. India could have got 2 Sachin Tendulkars, but unfortunately we got only one. When Sachin Tendulkar was practicing and getting coached at the Dadar Gymkhana in Mumbai, one of his colleagues, Anil Gurav, was an equally talented batsman, rather more. Their coach, Ramakant Achrekar, used to often tell Sachin Tendulkar and Vinod Kambli, another good left-handed batsman, that you learn how to pick up, that is, select your shots. You learn your footwork. You learn your timings from Anil Gurav. And when Anil Gurav would play, Ramakant Achrekar would ensure that Sachin and Vinod Kambli do sit there to watch him. Ramakant Achrekar would tell all his disciples that Anil Gurav's play is coaching in motion. At the age of 14, just 14, Anil Gurav was popular in the city of Mumbai as the Viv Richards of Mumbai. The great Vivian Richards. Sachin writes in his autobiography, the title is Playing It My Way, that in our whole group, only Anil Gurav had double S cricket bat, which is considered to be one of the best. Sachin was always desirous to play with that bat, but he was shy, as he always was and as he always is, to ask his friend to lend him a bat to play. So he told Ramakant Achrekar, can you tell Anil to give me his bat to play an innings with? Sir obliged. Anil Guru put a condition to Sachin that you will need to score a good, at least a 50. Only then I'll give you this bat for the second time. Otherwise, this is the first and the last time. Sachin did score a century. But these were the times when Sachin did not have double S bat and Anil Gurav had. Ramakant Achrekar in a Times of India interview had said that of all my three disciples who are the best among the whole team, Anil Gurav, Sachin Tendulkar and Vinod Kambli, Anil would be the first to play and represent the country. But today his name is nowhere in the cricketing pages. Why? It so happened, unfortunately for Anil, that his elder brother, he became a drunkard and he became a member of an underworld gang in Mumbai. He became a sharp shooter and he was always absconding. Police would come to his house in search, interrogate his mother and his younger brother, that is this Anil Guru. Because of that, his schedules, they started disturbing. It got disturbed. He would not be able to attend the nets on time, forget the practices, long hours of it. Many times he would miss the matches because sometimes police would make him sit at police station for 5-6 hours for interrogation so that they could put pressure on his elder brother. Anil Gurav buckled under this pressure. He lost that touch because he missed the practices and the nets. And today when I am talking to you about Anil Gurav, at the age of 49 or 50, he lives in a small shanty room in Nala Sopara in Mumbai, in a 150 or 200 square feet room. He's a drunkard and he's penniless. Had he not buckled under pressure, India would have seen two Sachin Tendulkars. Rather, I would say, India would have seen two Anil Guravs. Such was his talent. There are hundreds and hundreds of examples of people buckling under pressure, not able to handle the pressures of life, and they lose their life. 9 out of 10 startups in India, they die an infant death because the creator is unable to handle certain kind of pressures. So you have to be physically strong, you have to be mentally strong, you have to be emotionally strong to handle the pressures of life.